I just trying to fill everybody out, see how everything goes.
So you ready for it, man? I'm definitely ready, bro. This season 2 about to be crazy.
Girl, Tara J, y'all already know I'm coming with it, and I ain't keeping my mouth closed this season. I'm gonna tell y'all just like it is. Period.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. See, I'm riding through the city with my woo. Yeah, we tune in HotxMagOnlineRadio. Yeah, she put that work in there, you know it's shoes. So who's fucking with this online radio?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tara J with HotxMag Online Radio. Okay. Listen, you guys, please excuse my voice. I got a little cough. I don't know if it's a cold, y'all, for real, because I was already sick. And basically, y'all ever get sick and then the cold is just stuck with y'all. Like, even once you get better, you're just stuck with this cold. So that's me right now. Current situation. I'm stuck with a cold. Sorry, not a cold, y'all, but a cough. Whoa. So, excuse my voice a little bit, but we do have a special guest that's coming up live tonight. He's not new to the station at all. We had him on the station back in, I want to say, March of 2023. And he does a couple different things. I mean, he has a magazine, he does music, he also does films as well on YouTube. So, we're going to bring T.Ellis live to the show. And again, he's not a stranger to the show. He's actually a returning guest. But, he got a couple things he's been working on, including the movies and the magazines and stuff. So we're going to bring him live and have him talk about, about his films and stuff and what he got coming up and the music he's working on. Hey, what's good, Tamar? What's up, cuzzo? Hey, Nels Day, what's popping? Hey, Josh from 1C, what's popping? Huge shout out to all of y'all for tuning in. If you're tuning in, make sure you click that share button and tell your people to tune in to me, okay? And T.Ellis, y'all. So as soon as he gets back in the chat, we're gonna go live or whatever. But listen, you guys. So a couple different things. If you missed the music review the other night, you definitely missed out. It was super dope. We had a lot of people in the chat. I think like by the time I was done with the live, we had like 300 people watching by the time that I was done with the live. So it was super, super dope. We played different music from different artists. Like y'all, we had different competitions going on. So basically, to the people who were tuning in, the listeners, I gave away a giveaway. if they were tuning in, vibing out with me, showing me that they support, and if they support the other artists. And I gave away to 3 people, actually. It was Eve, J Dub, Francisco, actually 4 because Momo too. So huge shout out to them. And then I did a trivia. So what's up, Dre Scrap? What's popping? What's popping? So yeah, basically I also did a trivia, and shout out to Diz the Poet run the trivia. And the question was, in what year was Hot XX Mag Online Radio established? And I ain't gonna tell you that because I might ask it again. But and then we also had the actual music review, the artist who had the best rating song, and that went to Drea Dream. Well, her song called Always and Forever. So it was super, super dope. But I do see T.Ellis back in the building. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and bring him live so that we can hear more about his films that he's been working on, his music, some mixtapes that I think he got like 3 mixtapes, so he was working on that. And a couple other things. So with further ado, T.Ellis, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Let me know if you can hear us. I can't hear you.
Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There we go. I can hear you now. What's good? What's good?
What's good?
Hey, so let the people know, even though I said it already, who we talking to. I told them we talking to T.Ellis, but let the people know what it is exactly that you do.
Okay.
If you're tuning in, make sure you comment in the comment section below. But yes, you guys. Yes. So we got T.Ellis live tonight. Let them know whenever you get situated what it is exactly that you do. Can you hear
Can
us?
you repeat that?
Uh-huh. Let us
Yeah,
know
I hear you now.
exactly. Okay. Let us know exactly what it is that you do.
Say that again.
Uh-huh. So let us know, everybody that's listening and tuning in, exactly what it is that you do.
Okay. Well, the music, the magazine, the movies I do, my clothing line, and TV show.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's things I'm doing.
Nice. So let's take it back a little bit for the people who aren't familiar with who you are and what you do. How did you first get started, with the mixtapes, the magazine, the movies? Where did all this talent come from?
But with the music, I started doing that when I was 12.
Mhm.
Far as the rap, and then I say maybe 7, 8 years ago, that's when I started, doing other things because I was interested. Then I knew somebody that was doing a movie, and I
Mhm.
went to them and asked for a role. They denied me, but it was something I really wanted to do, and it just kind of gave me advice like how to write a script.
Mhm.
So I learned how to do that. Then I got a couple equipment, and I just started doing my own. So that's how the movies came about.
Nice, nice. Now I gotta ask you because being in the entertainment business, it gets hard, especially like you said, when it comes, to times when you get rejected. But how did you deal with that, in that moment, when they told you, no, you're not getting that role? How did you feel at that moment, and how did you go about it after that?
Well, when a person, I'll be honest, when she said no, because it was somebody I knew for a few years, I was disappointed and I was upset
Mm-hmm.
because I felt like, I could, well, felt like she should have gave it to me, but that's wrong for me to feel that way. So once I learned how to, write scripts by reading scripts online, then, got some equipment, I just started doing it myself. And it felt
Mm-hmm.
better that way because I didn't have to ask nobody to put me on no more.
Very true. Very true. And as you may know too, a lot of people do go that route nowadays. They say, I'm gonna go my own route, I'm gonna do it myself. But when you start doing it yourself, you also realize that it's not that easy. So what would you say the hardest part about making your own films would be?
Hmm. You said what's the hardest part?
Uh-huh.
Well, at the time, the hardest part for me was um, getting everybody together, getting
Hmm.
everybody to stick to what they said they're gonna do,
Hmm.
and getting everybody to show up on time. Because there be times where certain people wouldn't, be there when they're supposed to, and a couple people are back, and certain people are back out. So, and just getting
Hmm.
everybody to stick to it.
Right, right. And I agree with you, and I do hear about that a lot, not only with films, but when people throw showcases for music artists as well. I hear that, the music artists don't show up on time or they're leaving out early. And I think that's something that's really important, especially when you're making a movie or if you're acting in somebody's movie. When you go on set, you have to be prepared to be there for hours. You cannot expect to come in late and be done in 30 minutes. It don't work like that on real sets. Um, I've been on a real set before. It was called Mayor of Kingston. It wasn't me acting in it, but my son was part of it. And we were on set, and it's so crazy because you may be in a little role, but you'll be there all day until they're ready for your role. And then sometimes they have to redo it multiple times. So I don't think a lot of people really realize what goes into making a movie, and the time that it takes when filming, which is crazy.
Right.
So when it comes to your films, because you got a couple different films out, you got Life Happens episode 1. You also have like Living Life part 1 and 2 as well. And then I can't pronounce the other one. It's like it starts with an A and it has Florida in it, the movie.
With that one that's called Alachua, Florida. That's
Yeah,
about my home. That's about my hometown, Alachua, Florida.
nice.
So
And
me
I'm
and a friend of
interested.
mine, we just did one based on that.
Nice. And I'm interested. Like, tell me a little bit more about that. So that's your hometown. So when people want to click on that and they want to watch it, what should they expect? What type of movie should they expect to watch when they see that movie?
Well, expect to learn about, my hometown, Alachua, Florida, because majority of that we're talking about it, and not just Alachua, you can also learn more about Florida as well. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I don't know about y'all, but I don't know much about Florida. But I heard Florida be popping. I heard that it's lots of fun down there. There's a lot of creatives down there. But if y'all haven't watched it, make sure that y'all do watch that one. Now, question: if somebody wanted to check out that movie, where could they check it out at?
on YouTube, on Ellis TV Network.
Yes, yes. And as I mentioned, y'all, he has other films as well. But before we get into the details of those films, tell us a little bit more about Ellis TV Network for the people that don't know.
Well, that's just even though it's on YouTube, it's my TV network. It
Uh-huh.
has my stuff on it. It has like, other people's stuff on it, whether it's music videos,
Mhm.
movies, reality shows like that.
Okay,
So that's just
dope.
basically what that is.
Nice. Okay, okay. Now, who would you say when it comes to TV networks? What other TV networks do you look up to or inspired by?
I mean, over the years, inspired by BET,
Oh, yeah.
inspired by MTV, inspired by VH1, you
Hmm.
know, all those.
Yeah, those are some heavy hitters. I sorry, y'all. I used to watch a show on each one of those platforms you just mentioned. I used to watch BET a lot, like when there was 106 in Park. I think it was called The Basement. The movies that they have on BET, VH1 for the ladies out there. You already know there was like Love and Hip Hop, and for the males, MTV. I would say I used to watch like MTV Cribs and stuff. What was your favorite show on MTV? Can you hear us? Hey, Millie and Couture, what's good? What was your favorite show on MTV, T.Ellis? All right, you guys, we'll give him a minute. Give him a minute. Can you hear us? Think we lost them real quick, y'all. I think we lost them. But listen, if you're tuning in right now, did you used to watch MTV? And if you did, what was your favorite show to watch on MTV? I think mine was MTV Cribs. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I wanted to see what them cribs was looking like. I used to always watch that show. And what was the other one? It was called Pimp My Ride, I think it was called. That was the show too, just seeing how they transformed the old looking car, beat up car, into a fancy little lavish car. I think, now quote me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I think Punk was on MTV. Yeah, it was on MTV. Okay. So yeah, I used to love Punk because Ashton Kutcher used to get people for real. Like, I remember when things would happen in real life and I'm like, where the cameras at? I know I'm getting punked. So it used to be crazy. Let's bring T.Ellis back. What's good? You back? Yes, Dre, scrap, facts. Nels D, right? MTV Spring Break. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Hey, T.Ellis, can you hear us? All right. So, and then another one that he mentioned was VH1, y'all. So if you used to watch VH1, what was your favorite on there? I'm gonna have to go with Love and Hip Hop. I'm about to go with Love and Hip Hop. Some people used to like Mod Wives, but I'm be honest, I didn't care for that Mod Wives and Little Woman in LA and all that. I didn't really care for those shows. I think it was because, and Basketball Wives, I didn't care for those shows because in my opinion, it was like older women trying to create drama for reality TV. And in my opinion, it just wasn't given natural. It wasn't given, this is real drama, this is real beef. It was just given, we got to do this for ratings. And it just didn't look right. It didn't look right. I don't want to see 50-year-old women fighting. I don't want to see it. And then last but not least, BET, you guys. What was your favorite BET show? Mine was Love and Hip Hop. What was y'all's? Yeah, Dre Scrap, I agree. Yeah, Love and Hip Hop Miami was definitely lit too. But I think I like Atlanta better. I really like Atlanta better with Yandy and Diamond and Scrappy and Bambi, Erica Dixon and all them. Like Atlanta taking the cake for me. Miami cool, but a little bougie. Nels D said 106 in Park. Yeah, 106 in Park was really good on BT. I used to love that one. Like, you had Free and AJ, and then you had who was before that? I forgot who was or was it after that? I think Free and AJ was first. Yeah, Free and AJ was the original, and then after that you had Terrence J, and I don't know the other girl's name. Roxy. See, thank you. Roxy. Yes. Roxy. I I miss my Free and AJ though. But you know, Terrence J did his thing. T.Ellis, can you hear us now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Perfect. So we were talking about the reality shows, and you mentioned BET, MTV, VH1. And I was asking you, what was your favorite show on each one of those platforms that you feel like inspired you when it comes to your work?
Can you repeat that?
Mm-hmm. Out of BT, MTV, and VH1, name a show from those platforms that you feel like inspired you when it comes to your work.
I would say I'll have to go with MTV.
Okay. Okay. What was your favorite show on MTV?
Well, during that time, I probably had like two. What was it? I can't remember the name of the show. It's
Mhm.
with they don't even show it no more. Ashton Kutcher. I think it was Punk.
Punked.
That was one
Yes,
of
that
them,
was one of.
and making the band.
Oh, I
All
forgot about.
seasons.
Yep, I forgot about making the band. That's a good one. So let's say out of all of your movies that you have so far, again, you got Life Happens, Living Life, your Florida movie, and plus so much more. You have your documentary. But out of those, which one would you say relates to, if it does relate to making the band?
I want to say living life.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
that
So for the people that haven't seen Living Life yet, explain to them what's Living Life about.
I didn't hear that last part.
Uh-huh. For the people who aren't familiar and haven't seen Living Life, what is Living Life about? What could they expect when they go watch that?
Well, the living life is just for each person, each character is
Mhm.
showing like each person how they dealing with certain things in their own life, the ups, the downs, and stuff like that.
Nice. Okay. Okay. So would you say it's kind of like drama mixed with um drama mixed with some type of music mixed into it, I guess?
Yes, somewhat.
Okay. Dope, dope. So did you write that yourself? And how long did it take you to write it? Can you okay. We lost them again, you guys. Um, you guys, let me know if you're tuning in right now, who's your favorite movie director or production team? I will tell y'all mine. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna tell y'all mine right away. I want to see if you're still tuning in. I want you to guess this. I love horror films. I like this one production company, which if you've seen my films before, you would know who my inspiration was by my intro. Who's my favorite director slash movie producers? Wes Craven is definitely the best horror person, but now knows D. That is not my favorite. But he is one of the greatest. R.I.P. Wes Craven, because ain't nobody doing it like him. Period. Union Money. Yes, Dre Scrap. Of course, Union Money. But I do have a different, movie director slash production team that I love when it comes to horror movies. You see them, a lot of their movies go to the theaters. A lot of their movies is on these streaming sites that y'all watch. And you gonna know who they are because every movie, even the trailer, you gonna see their logo pop up. And you can't miss it. You can't miss it. And whoever does Bad Boys. That's a good one. I forgot. I don't know who does Bad Boys. Yeah, I don't know who does Bad Boys. But Nose D had it right. Blumhouse. Blumhouse is one of my favorite people. Now, not over Wes Craven or Stephen King. No. But nowadays, if we're talking current day, it's Blumhouse. Facts. Oh, okay. So Michael Bay, we just got confirmation. Michael Bay have done the original Bad Boys. I don't know who did the new one though. It's a crazy name. Earl said lip share. I don't know what lip share is. What's up, Diz? We got T.Ellis back. Let's bring him back on. Oh, I can't see you. I don't know if your camera's on or not. There we go. You're back. Can you hear me? Yeah, he does Transformers too. Oh, he does Transformers too. Okay. Okay, that's dope. I'm not really a big Transformer movie person. I don't really care for movies like that or like action. I'm not action. But I heard it's a good movie. It's just not my thing. Y'all, if y'all ask anybody, like somebody who knew me, like knows D, ask him what type of movies I watch all day, every day. He'll tell you. T.Ellis, can you hear us? You're frozen on my end. It looks like you guys were having some connection difficulties with him. I don't know if he has his Wi-Fi on or not, but yeah. What I will say, T.Ellis has some films that he have done on YouTube. You could check it out. One of them's called Life Happens. Another one is called Living Life. There's part 1 and part 2. There's also a soundtrack for it as well. Then he has the I hope I don't pronounce this wrong. Alcachua, Florida, the movie. He said that was about his hometown. Yes, Lionsgate. Yeah, Lionsgate is another good one too, Des. Yup. And then he also has, besides his films, you guys, he has a documentary as well. It's called The Rise of T.Ellis documentary, which is available on YouTube. And I will try to, after this goes off, you guys, since I don't know what's going on with his connection, I'm gonna put it in the comments. That way, when we do get him back live again, y'all will understand more of what we're talking about. But he also has 3 mixtapes as well. One of them's called Straight Outta Lachaway, I want to say it's called. The other one's called My World, My Future. And then the third mixtape, I couldn't pronounce it. So I'm gonna try to get him to pronounce it. But let's see if he's back. I don't think your camera's on. I can't. Oh, your camera's back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we were in the middle of asking you, let the people know a little bit more about Life Happens. What could they expect when they go watch that? Can you hear me now? Okay. All right, you guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to figure out what's going on with his signal. And then what we're going to try to do is just reschedule this. Because the main part about doing interviews is so that people are heard. Y'all see me post my flyers and stuff all the time, and I say, get heard, be seen. That's what it's about. And right now, his Wi-Fi doesn't want to work. So, I feel like he's not really getting seen the way that I want him to get seen. And that way he's able to talk about his movies. So I'm going to touch base with him and we'll try to reschedule this. That way we can really hear what he has to say, because I don't want him to have to keep cutting in and out. T.Ellis, I don't know if you can hear me, but I was telling the audience, it seems like you're having some connectivity issues. So what we're going to do, we're just going to reschedule it, because I want people to hear what you really have going on. And with the signal problems, it's hard to really get that through. And I'm all about people getting heard, people getting seen. And, stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what city he's currently, I don't know if he's in Florida right now or not. But here in Pittsburgh, the weather has been weird. 1 minute it's snowing, 1 minute it's sunny, 1 minute it's 30 degrees, next minute is -4. So I totally get it. But again, I want you to be able to be seen. So I'm going to message you after this so we can reschedule this. That way, when you come back on, we can actually hear, more about your movies and really get out there to people what's going on. I want to say shout out to everybody. Hey, J Dub, what's poppin'? I want to say shout out to everybody that did tune in. Again, me and T.Ellis are gonna work together to try to get this rescheduled. So make sure that y'all stay tuned. Also, we're gonna have some more people coming up for interviews. If you're tuned in right now and you would like a live interview on my show, message me because I got some deals going on right now. That's right, deals on deals on deals. Also, if you want to get into my 24/7 online radio rotation, hit me up. I got some deals as well. Stay tuned, you guys. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow me and follow T.Ellis. That way, when we come back live again, y'all ready and y'all can tune in. So that's it for tonight, you guys. Dre Scrap said he got some new music on the way. Period, bro. That's it for tonight. We're going to end the live right here, you guys. And I'll see y'all again soon.